This is the prep packet video for Unit 3, Chapter 8.3, and we're working on Objectives 1 and 2. In this video, we're going to look at working with complex fractions. And a complex fraction is basically fractions that are in a fraction relationship. So you have a normal fraction, which is this divided by this. Whereas in a complex fraction situation, you have one fraction divided by another fraction. Some people refer to this setup as a stacked fraction, which works for me. So basically what you're going to do with this is unstack it. So here's my numerator, and it's going to go first. And here's my denominator, and it's going to go second. And now all of a sudden you have a normal fraction division set up. So this one's going to stay the same, and you're going to multiply it by the reciprocal of this one. In other words, stay, change, flip. So here's your first fraction, your original numerator. Now you're multiplying it, and it's this one turned upside down, or the reciprocal of the other. And you just multiply across and you get that. All of this is stuff you're pretty comfortable with. So basically the big obstacle at this stage is just remembering the order you need to rearrange things in. So here, let's take a look at this first problem in your packet. That is the numerator and that is the denominator. So of course you'll have 8 over 15 first, divided by 16 over 55. And that's the same as saying 8 over 15, stay, times the reciprocal of that. And remember, I really want you to know what a reciprocal is, because that's a very, very handy tool. 1/5 times its reciprocal, which is 5 over 1, is the same as 1, positive 1. Reciprocal is a very handy tool. So here we go. 55 over 16 is the reciprocal of this. And remember, I've got that and that and that. And now this is on its head. I can cancel out some of this to make it easier on myself. So 5 goes into this 3 times, and 5 goes into that 11 times. 8 goes into this once and goes into 16 twice. So my final answer, basically simplification of this, is 11 over 6. Make sure you copy this. We'll move on to the next one. I'll meet you on the next slide. Don't forget to pause. Here we have the same setup. It's a vertical setup, a stacked fraction. Here's my numerator. Here's my denominator. I can do what I know how to do, which is 6m plus 66 over m. Again, numerator, divided by m plus 11 over 9. And that's my denominator. I can stay, change, flip, multiply by the reciprocal. And while I'm at it, I'm also going to factor out the 6 here. So I have 6 times m plus 11 over m times 9 over m plus 11. Before I do any multiplication across, I get to do some factoring, or canceling rather. M, that's 1. So that's going to leave me 6 times 9 is 54, and m times 1 is m. And that's my answer. Copy that one for me, and I'll see you in the next video.